I've thought about it before.
I've done it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not dirty though.
The thing is, like,
never dirty, but I have done the clean one. But it's
like someone's
just like, dude, why do people do it?
Someone's left some underwear at my house before at one point, and
How old were you?
Doesn't matter.
12.
I don't like. The thing is, if I smelt it and I caught a bad smell, that would ruin it.
You didn't want to ruin it. Okay.
I didn't want to gamble with the chance of like, what if it was bad? You know what I mean?
I get that.
Like,
I get that.
Like, what if you caught like just the G-string butthole, and like
maybe she worked out that day
and
and
smell good.
Yeah.
You just hope to God that's not the case. Yeah. What if you caught, you know what I mean, fresh that? You're like, oh no, like you don't want to go fuck them now. So I just didn't want to play with.
Okay, I see that.
You don't play with fire.
Yeah,
I get it.
That's how you don't shit your pants, but you shit into your.
Okay,
pants.
that's fair.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Wait a second, you're a bitch. I'm like, oh, like, are you wet right now?
I didn't. You know what Bo said?
Here we go. Are you fully bricked up after kissing? No, you're not.
We should do an episode just coked out. All right, guys, what's next?
Yeah, just really fast, everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We're here, episode 26. We're halfway through the year.
You're doing a really good job of
26 is
keeping
fucking
track.
nuts.
Yeah.
Like where
We've
we're
done
at.
this too many times.
Not enough, to be
Done it
honest.
too many times.
We've got a lot of angry fans banging on the door.
Yeah.
Hey, we need more. We need
6
more.
of them.
6,000.
650,000
Yeah.
at least. Of
Now, episode 26, we're back. Same three voices always. You know, me.
They haven't kicked me off yet.
No.
Bo over here on the right.
We're taking applications.
Yeah,
Bo will
I
probably be
appreciate
gone
you
in the
guys.
next month, but
He's
we
still
got
here.
Bo.
He's
Yeah,
still here going strong.
we got Logan here
Me.
also. Logan,
Me.
he says. Yeah, episode 26, we're back. We're trying to stay more consistent. I think it's feeling good lately.
We're on a roll.
I've been having a lot of fun.
No, yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
But then I look back and see what I said. I'm like, oh, shit, I said that? That's on the internet now?
That's
People
for-
can see that?
There's
Anybody?
140,000 people who listen to that
And I'm like, oh.
every week.
Yeah.
Well, usually I'm drunk. Usually I just don't
Yeah.
care. I have no filter. Then I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's
why'd
where
I
I'm at
say
right
that?
now.
All
Yeah.
cloud is good cloud,
Oh, me too,
though.
yeah.
You got to
I'm
remember.
sipping over
We're
here.
sipping.
Mm-hmm.
What we say shouldn't. People shouldn't listen. Don't listen to what we're
No,
going to talk about. This
nobody should
episode.
watch this.
Yeah. I mean,
not a
it's
good
in the
idea.
name, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows who said it and who cares who said it, right? We're just a couple of guys.
We're just a couple guys.
Yeah.
All right, somebody start us off.
talking.
What are we talking about today?
You guys just want to go ahead and recap your weeks? I think it's a good thing to start doing. I know Andrew got some big medical news. Logan went to a concert. I don't know if anything happened.
I didn't do anything. me and my girl.
Yeah.
Me and my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's two.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I said 2 on purpose.
Yeah.
That's all you're going to get out of me.
Yeah. I found
All you're
out
getting out of me.
yesterday I've had a fractured rib for the last 2 weeks. Kind of told you so to everybody that I'd.
Well, he is the guy that says all this shit. And you're like,
He's
all right,
always
whatever,
complaining.
man.
I
Whatever.
bottle up
Got
inside.
an
I'm
excuse for
whatever.
everything.
a big, strong
You
man.
got a fractured rib. Sure.
Captain excuses.
Look, man, you can see it. There's a bump here. I'm like, dude.
Sure.
It's on the other side too, man.
Sure.
It's there.
Sure enough, you did have a
Sure,
fractured
he did have a
I did.
fractured rib. Good for you, man.
How did you do it?
It was I was squatting.
You were squatting with the
You're
belt on too
squatting?
tight.
Yeah.
The weight belt was stronger than your ribs,
Yep.
and it broke your
How
rib.
much weight were you squatting with?
I think it's like 135 or 95
Tell
pounds.
me. Okay, yeah, you told me 95.
I did do both that day.
Who the fuck squats?
Yeah.
Who squats with a belt with 95
Dude,
pounds?
it was
That tight.
Look, I didn't want to take any risk, right? I took a week off. I was on vacation.
You weren't taking any risks.
I was like,
You
damn,
created the risk
Yeah.
by putting on the belt.
zero chance for pain. Let me support the back a little bit, right?
It's ridiculous.
Go down. I think my rib tucked into the belt. I went to push up, and I heard like a pop, and I was like, oh, man, this sucks. I just did this like 2 months ago, by the way. Not as severe. I was like, yeah, this is going to feel like shit. Did another one. Almost dropped the bar, and then I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
And
At 95 pounds.
yeah, I cracked
Too
my
much
rib.
weight, man.
Yeah,
it's a
it's
lot
too
of weight.
much.
Yeah,
It's a lot of weight, dude.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of weight
Yeah.
for a 13-year-old.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't, fuck, dude, I don't know. My hip to rib ratio is just
Yeah,
too fat.
no, we both have flared out ribs.
I need
It is what it is.
I need a skinny ass belt.
Oh, man.
Need to wear
That's-
Ferragamo.
How was the concert?
The concert was great.
Yeah?
No complaints. Everything went well.
Meet anybody cool there or no?
I had a business thing fall out that sucked.
Business.
Yeah. Try to merge companies.
Oof.
It was a real problem.
Tesla said no.
Tesla said no.
Fuck.
But yeah,
Whatever.
That was my week.
You'll get the next one.
I know.
What about you? What did you and your girl do? Dinner.
No, I was talking to you guys earlier. We got a massage, and I don't know if it's like a normal thing for Thai massage places to really just get up like in this area. But she was just. This had to have been 4 or 5 times. She's just massaging my quads, and every time her hands.
Were you naked?
I had my underwear on.
Okay.
But she also tucked my underwear like all the way up.
Yeah, you want to get as high as possible.
Yeah, but I mean, she was just every time. Just
Are you on your back or on your stomach?
This was when I was on my stomach.
Oh, so she's getting like back of balls.
She
She
might
might
balls.
She might listen
I
to
have
the
bigger
show,
balls
dude.
and I do soft junk. So it was most.
She probably heard ball plays important. She's like, oh yeah, I know this kid.
Yeah.
I need to rub
She
him out
knows.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of just.
There's
I'm
a lot
kind
of
of
people
It was
that would
couples
reach.
massage. So I'm looking over at my girl. I'm like,
Is she watching?
yeah.
If she wasn't there, would you have asked like, hey, like, do you guys do anything like after this?
Is there an extended program?
Yeah.
I have $40 in my wallet.
I'm feeling kind of sad. Could you make me any happier? Kind of thing.
No.
Did you get any blood flow from that?
I'm
ball
not
touch?
answering that. I'm
Okay,
not answering
that's
that.
okay.
I'm not answering that.
Nice.
It would be hard not to. You know, were her hands
come?
cold?
Did you come?
No. No, her hands were warm.
Really?
Great
Yeah.
question.
That's good.
Warm.
What matters?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Anyways, let's get this flowing. What else we got? What else we got?
All right. So we had a wonderful viewer send in several questions. 2 wonderful viewers send in several questions. One of them was a specific childhood event that greatly contributed to your guys' personality. You guys think of anything?
bullying for sure.
I would need to like think about this for a while. Oh no, yeah, you for sure.
Yeah, I was
getting
bullied by
constantly made you a bully.
Yeah, 100%.
Dog eat dog.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I grew up for sure. Quick. Between, my brother every day just beating my shit in, and then all of his friends doing the same thing. No remorse.
Just with words though.
Well, we reconnected with, Justin
Mm-hmm.
this last week, and I didn't realize that he was a year older than you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like,
He was literally 18 years old picking on
I'm
a
like
13-year-old.
12, 13-ish. Yeah. So that's what I got to deal with growing up. So that's the reason I am.
Maybe
who
who
I
you
am.
are though.
Yeah. Big and strong.
I think for Logan it would be masturbating at 11.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you remember
Yeah.
what turned
It
you
was-
into the sex monster you are
I think
today?
it was the porn on the TV at 10 years old.
No, okay. So what happened was I saw porn in preschool, and then I started reenacting that in preschool. Got reintroduced around 10 years old.
You brought up a past memory you forgot you had.
Really took off with it.
Yeah.
Really found my calling.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be.
That's what connected the dots.
Yeah, because I was practicing what I was seeing, and I was like, oh my god, I've been slacking.
It's like a Jimmy Neutron when he has a thought and you see like all the shit in his brain.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah. That sucks because you are an absolute monster.
I'm not a monster.
Yeah. All right.
No one would back you up on that.
I can't think of anything. But I'm also just lame, so I don't know. I got nothing to think about.
You were lame to like
Why
23.
did you start working out?
Yeah.
Because my brother.
Do you remember like the day?
I also started working out because of this chest bone that we have. You know how like it stuck out?
I can't
used
tell-
to
I don't
hate
see
it.
it on you.
I know you don't see it
I
anymore.
don't
My
see it
chest
on
looks
you.
great now.
On us, right? On us.
But
you
when
don't
I was
see
in
it on
like
us.
I don't see it on you, Bob.
when I was a freshman, I hated it. I was doing P90X and like I'd just do push-ups every day. I'm like, please go away. So that's kind of why I started. Then I was like, fuck this.
Do you
And then
remember
my
like
brother-
looking at yourself in the mirror one day and saying, I need to change?
I hate myself.
I hated this bump and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do about it. And I started working out. And then after like a year, I got more shredded, but I wasn't putting on any weight. I'm like, this is stupid. And then I took like a year or two off. Then my brother's like, I'm going to get you a gym membership. I'm like, all right. Started going. I'm like, okay. Put on like 15 pounds. The end of my junior year, everybody's like, yo,
Who is this guy?
you been working out? I'm just like,
Yeah.
working out. Came back like the summer after senior year and I got bigger. I was like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, this feels good.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
cool.
Have you guys?
cool.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Have you guys ever had a girl that started giving one of your friends a little too much attention?
I haven't. I know this question. The word for word, it's directed at me.
Yeah.
And it was
Read out the question.
Yeah.
So the question that was sent in was, Drew, have you ever been with a girl and she started giving Logan a little too much attention?
Shit. Now this is different because obviously the girls that maybe your girlfriends, but maybe women you've talked to.
Well,
I feel like I've heard about women that you talk to, and then maybe they like Logan a little more than they like you.
no, there was one girl who reached out to me asking if I knew who Logan was, and it turns out she's been through like the whole friend group.
No, she's been through 2 of us.
Now, how does that make you feel though?
So this would happen.
So, you get like a hey text, like, yeah, okay,
All right.
you know Logan, like fuck.
No, that's how it started. I think it was like oh my god, your hair's so long, and then I was like, oh,
It's so
like
fucking late.
literally, dude, women have no game, and it works because I responded. I was like, yeah, I've been growing it.
They don't need game.
Been growing
Women
it for like
do
3
not
years.
need to have
They don't.
game.
Mm-hmm.
All they need to do is just to send the first thing or to make the first move.
Yeah, and it works.
Hey, I like you. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, my hair's long, cool, awesome. Do you know Logan? I was like, I mean, yeah, like we have like 30 pictures together here. I know him a little bit, you know.
Just a little bit.
She's like, oh yeah, like I used to talk to him. I was like, oh,
Oh, cool.
awesome, dude. My hair's long, I guess. That would probably be. I mean, and we like that's all it went. It was like a Twitter DM, I think.
Like, do you dress like
Yeah.
Logan?
You talk to my current girlfriend now more than I think you have any of the other ones.
Yeah, we talk about one thing though.
Yeah. What?
You know what?
How big my
Yeah, but your
penis is?
current girlfriend is just cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she just talks. She
Yeah.
understands. She likes to network.
Yeah.
She's trying to get you to invest.
I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it.
I don't think. I mean, then there was that one in high school where like we almost traded for a day.
Yeah.
So it was like
We did almost trade for a day.
that'd probably be more so, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit too much attention, I think.
Yeah. So the answer
yeah,
is
that would
no.
bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That hasn't happened.
Not for me.
Yeah, the one girl did whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, she was lame.
Yeah.
She came into my work all the time, and, like touched my hair and talked to me, and I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good.
Mm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, Lily."
Fuck it, dude. It's whatever.
Yeah, we're not
Well-
throwing out fake names, I guess.
Okay. Do you guys have a favorite nickname for your girl or any girl's flower?
Is that
Puss.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said flower.
No, I don't. But
There's Carter's.
if you guys have some you recommend, I definitely would.
Like to like say in a
Yeah,
serious scenario?
I've never even thought to nickname that.
I don't think there's a good way to say it.
Yeah,
Not a
I don't think so
nickname.
either.
I got some funny ones that I enjoy, but nothing that I would be like,
In the moment, you're like
oh,
really serious
let
about
me
it.
get that
Let me-
blank.
Let me get your kitty.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's any way you could say it.
I think Coochie is top tier, the worst one.
Worst
for
one.
me. I fucking hate Coochie.
I also hate coochie.
It just sounds
Or-
like
no,
it's bad.
You know what's the worst to me is cooter.
Cooter.
That one makes me want to throw up.
Cooter's kind of funny to me.
That one makes me sick.
I like cabbage a lot. Cabbage is funny to me.
I just think of a head of a lettuce.
Pretty much. Yeah, chop it in half and like the heart is
Yeah.
like cabbage. That's what I go for. But I don't have anything that's
What was
like
the
I've
question?
never even thought to nickname that.
favorite nickname for it.
Yeah, your favorite nickname for a vagina.
Dude, I struggled for so long just like calling my girl baby. Like that was hard for me because
That felt weird for you?
I've never had in my life. Here, yeah, this is. Come on, man, let me talk a little bit. You know, this is how.
Oh, this is a safe space,
Dude,
dude.
Yeah.
come on.
No, I'm just saying you didn't get to go through the 6,000 text messages a day that all had baby in them.
Yeah.
When you're in high school.
Yeah.
We did that.
Well, yeah, so I wasn't used to it. So like she would call me all these names, and I'm like, I need to contribute. I can't just keep calling her by her first name. You know,
Esmeralda.
she'd literally be, oh honey, oh baby, oh love, like, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah,
When you sent the first one, did you like throw your phone down? I was like, oh my
yes,
God, I
literally.
can't believe it.
No, because we were sending voice messages for a while, so I'm like, I have to contribute.
say
I have
baby.
to
That's
say it.
scarier now, yeah.
Oh, it was
I would
tough.
in
man. It was
imagine
so
it like
bad.
cracks
And
a
then I
little
listened
bit.
to it back, and I'm like, oh God.
I love you so much, baby.
She's never gonna fuck this.
And then you could keep voice messages now, so she would
Yeah.
keep all the ones. And I'm like,
I've always kept them.
dude, she could really
Ruin you.
ruin me.
We'll get her-
Ruin.
We
she
should
could
hang out with
expose
her and create
She
like
could
a
scroll
hard
back
drive.
for so long and just send you out.
You ever get sexy
We
over
should hang
voice
out more.
message?
Hey, we should all hang
Sometimes,
out more
yeah.
as a group.
Sometimes I don't like doing it over voice message. I'm not good at that. Like
Have
the
you
phone
ever-
sex thing? I'm not good. I can do it over text. Text is cool.
Yeah, well, that's easy.
But I can't do it over. I'm not a talker like
You've
that.
never like spit into the mic.
I'm not a
You know
talker.
what I realized?
Oh, baby,
I'm
yeah.
much more a man of action than I am a man of like
100%. That's how I am.
pretext. Like
You like the
build-up,
surprise.
I like to just like be like, nope, we'll see what happens. instead of like trying to build it up.
Yeah, it's too much.
Like obviously it is it is necessary sometimes.
It's a necessity.
Good
It's a
job.
necessity. Sorry, I'm a little.
That's
you
okay.
know,
I get it.
You know what I did downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm a little gone.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, no, I'm not like a texter at all. Just like, I'll just make a joke out of it.
Well,
Until
not even sexual. Like if, like your mom used to get a hold of you because like your family died, you would not answer your phone. You just don't look at it for some reason, or you look at it and you're like, I'll remember this later, and you
That's
never
honestly
do.
a great thing, though. You just don't care. You're like, you know, I could care less what's going on this.
yeah,
You're just in the moment.
yeah, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's better that way.
Yeah.
If it's like
Sometimes.
important, I need a phone call.
Yeah.
Give me a phone call. I'll call you right back.
Do you ever think I'm calling you and you're like, oh my God, like what's wrong? And then
No.
it's just like, hey,
The thing is, whenever you call me, it's like there's an event going on, and I know that you're just going to be mean to me. So sometimes I'm not inclined to answer.
well, it's because of Bo and his friends when I was growing up. You got to
You'll
remember.
be mean to me though.
I never
Yeah.
bullied you.
So it's
That's
like,
all I know. That's how I care about people.
So I don't like to answer the phone.
Mm.
But if you were like, "Hey man, yeah, we're going this time. Da da da. Does that work for you?"
I know.
Yeah, of course it does.
I know it works for you.
No, but it's not how it's not. But then
You
say,
make your own schedule. I
say,
thought you were the
"Hey,
boss.
Hey, you piece of shit!
Mm-hmm.
I hate you." That's
Hey,
what you say.
I know I
And
text
I
you-
just don't want. I don't want to pick up the phone to that sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Yeah.
I had
You're
hard
having a great day. You don't. Yeah. You don't want to hear
I'm
that.
having a great day. Or I'm having a bad day.
Either way, you don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Though.
I tried the hey buddy route. You weren't a fan of that one either.
No, that's you don't mean buddy the way my dad means buddy. Dude. That's not where you're coming from with that buddy.
Like it's hard when you send 6 or 7 texts, no response. So I got to call you. Now I'm a little upset. Right?
You know how to get a hold of me, man. You know my love language is phone calls.
That is true.
That's what it is.
Be careful who hears that. Phone calls.
Oh man.
Phone calls are dangerous.
Oh man.
Don't call me.
If you call Logan, you get at least 45 minutes. At least.
I like to talk, dude. I like
I get
hanging
it.
out.
I get it.
We hang out like
On the phone.
at least once or twice a week.
Uh huh.
You
It's
know?
important. We got to catch up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I want to know what you guys thought was better, a really good cry or a really good nut.
When's the last time you guys cried?
Are we talking about our crying or their crying?
No, like you're crying.
When's the last time
a
you
really
guys
good
cried?
crying.
Yeah, you've never had like a really good cry where it's like you feel so much better afterwards.
No.
No, every time I've cried, it's like No.
I like,
You're the crier.
yeah, I
Carter.
get that.
I'm not going to act like I don't cry.
When's the last time you cried?
I did. Okay, and this is controversial because they say when you cry in front of your girl, they're going to leave you. I did cry in front of my girl one time.
Okay.
Keep going.
Well, I don't. You're gonna feel like piece of shit because it was about some family stuff. So it was like real shit.
Like your
and we were
family
getting
stuff?
Yeah, it was getting into like some stuff that happened
I'm not
when I
going
was
to feel any
younger.
worse.
You're gonna feel bad. I mean, you guys know what happened. So we were talking about that, and then like because there's this song that always plays at like the funerals for my family, and there's like this one song that's like whenever we lose somebody, we play that song. It came on, then we had a talk, and like we were both just talking about stuff, and I cried.
Like
for a
every
little bit.
family funeral, you guys play the same song
Yeah.
Is it See You One Day?
No, it's a country song.
by Wiz Khalifa. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think I actually put it on in the car one time for Andrew just because like I was showing him country. He's like, dude, this fucking sucks. I'm like, yeah, man, okay.
All right, cool.
All right.
Like, dude,
It means a lot to me, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm,
Yeah.
You either have to preface that, especially knowing how I feel about most
Yeah.
country
Yeah.
music, you have to say something if you're like your life depends
No,
on
yeah,
this
I felt
fucking
really
song.
good in that moment. You made me feel really good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
You should know who I
Okay,
am.
so you cried about your.
But
cried in
honestly,
front
it
of your
didn't feel
girl.
bad. It didn't feel bad. Like I got that out. You know, we had this conversation. We talked about it. It was
Did
good
you
for us
feel
to talk
good
about.
after that?
I don't think I felt good after that. I felt like, damn, now, like
When you came,
Kind of a
have
bitch.
you felt better than you felt then?
Did you want to
No.
tell her you
Coming
loved
for
her
sure.
after
Coming
you
for sure.
cried or after
coming
you
for
nut?
sure.
Yeah, after you nut?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that whole story was for nothing. Bo's answer is coming.
Okay.
He feels better after a good hard come.
My,
No, the
I
question
gotta
was,
stop
when's the last time
saying
you cried?
this.
Me and my girl.
Yeah, and I
ahead.
said that again, and I was gonna say it again.
Switch it up to like
It's
bitch or
hard.
something.
My-
They like
Something,
that.
dude.
Yeah, me and my bitch.
no, well, she's like, I've made her come, and then she's cried afterwards, like, oh my god, that was amazing. That made me feel pretty good.
I've been there.
That felt great.
Yeah. Like
You-
during.
So that would be a competition there for sure.
You know what you're supposed to do?
I went down on her one time, made her come a couple times. She's like, I could cry right now. I'm like,
Yeah, you're supposed to take your tears
little
and like
pat on the
smear it
back.
on your
Little
forehead.
pat on the
Now
back.
you
The
lick your
war
hand.
paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lick your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought we were going with the question, which that would be a better question to me. But I know Carter's a very emotional
Isn't that-
guy. I didn't realize that. So
Carter, have you ever
That's
cried
okay.
after
It's
having
cool.
sex or during sex?
No, not after.
No?
or during,
I've never
no.
done that either. No.
But just
Because
like,
I've been with girls who have.
Mm-hmm.
They've cried during.
Yeah.
Like
that's not good. I don't think that's good.
No, like the cum
that?
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they're coming and they're like,
This is so amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how to control my
Like,
emotions. I'm just
yeah.
gonna cry.
yes.
Yeah. No. 100%.
And it's not like it's not like that. It's just like
They're like looking at you and just like a tear is like falling. Yeah. No. I 100% know.
like I don't know what to say.
Yeah. My head is 10 feet above my body. It's literally how it is.
So it's like Carter's the most emotional one out of all of us.
For
I'm
sure.
pretty emotional. I've just never like
You're just not safe
I've
to
never
do it here.
cried and then felt good about it afterwards.
You feel
Yeah.
you feel like a bitch after
No,
you
I
cry.
don't know. I mean, sometimes it is good to get it out, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I definitely have caught myself. I'm like, dude, why are you like those military videos or like
I do that a lot too. I'm like,
Like-
come on.
like a dog is like crying on a tombstone of like somebody who died. I'm like, dude, fucking, you don't even know this guy. Like, fucking grow up, dude. This probably fake.
It's a dog.
Yeah, he died.
It's a good dog though.
People die.
It's a really good dog.
Yeah,
Dogs.
I hope
always
my
get
dog.
me. Dogs
I hope
are the
my
ones
dog does that.
that would always
Yeah.
get me.
Yeah, like when they do
That's probably the most I've ever cried in my life when I had to put my dog down.
Shasta.
That was tough.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
That was tough because they're like, and I took him to the vet. Worst decision
no,
ever.
you gotta do it at home.
By myself because my mom and sister didn't want to go. They're like,
You
we
gotta
can't
do
do
it
it
at home, dude.
And they're
So
like,
you were there, like
literally, they
holding his
wrap him in a
hand.
blanket. Then they're like, okay, we're gonna give you a couple minutes to say goodbye. But they had already put her down, so she just sleeps like breathing like,
Yeah, they're literally like asleep, like awake.
yeah, it's terrible. And then they put him down, so you see them take their last breath, and then like you're walking out, I'm like crying. All the people are like looking at me in the front. I'm
Like, oh, look at this bitch.
yeah, literally.
Big
No.
for nothing.
Everyone who pays for a veterinarian understands.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
get it. They know what you just had to do.
There's plenty of people who don't take care of their dogs. But yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, that's probably been the most. That and
coming,
my
yeah,
dad. Yeah,
coming
coming.
for sure.
Yeah, coming is definitely. Sorry.
I'd much rather come than cry,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Easy.
Thanks, Carter.
Easy question. We just got all that out of bow.
The thing that's tough for me is I come pretty fast,
I thought you were gonna say you come.
so
and
I can
cry.
keep going if I want to. But like when I come so fast, it's hard to really enjoy it because I'm just like, fuck. Like I know she didn't get enough out
Now
of
I
it. So
now it's work.
Now I have to keep going. Now it's work.
Yeah.
Now I'm working to please you. If I could just enjoy my 3 minutes of pleasure
Yeah.
and then come and just let it all go and just like, oh yeah.
Look, I know you're on the whole no fap thing. You got to start edging yourself. You
gotta
got to
train-
practice.
So you got to train like 2 days before the game.
No,
That's
you're,
how it-
you guys are still young. It doesn't work like that anymore. You're not prepping yourselves anymore.
That is true. I'm nowhere near my 40s.
Yeah,
That's true.
you got to save everything you got.
Everything you got, you
you
got
got
to
to
use.
save it. Yeah. you can't be using it up.
Ah, dude, edging is next level. Dude.
I wonder how I know like a lot of old dudes jerk off, but like I wonder how many.
That's the one thing that I don't understand because I know
It's a He-Man question.
even the girls at work, like, dude, these old guys are always. How are they so horny? How are you 60 years old and still horny?
because they haven't had sex in like 10
That's
years.
crazy.
Do they watch? Dude, okay. So when I worked at my old hotel job, there was an old dude who wanted me to go to a massage parlor with him. He's like, "Oh, this is the best." He's like an old Chinese man. He was like,
this were
Those
both
are the ones you got to
he was
watch
like
out for. Yeah.
74, 78. He was the oldest man I've ever seen. And like, just like, like he like was
Not
hunched,
that old.
hunched over. Like he could have been older. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
he wasn't a good 70
Okay.
something.
Okay.
He was like, he was old as fuck. And he's like, I got to show you something. And he like shows me his phone and like he's like trying to find it because he doesn't understand how his fucking phone
Yeah.
works. Finds the internet and it's just Pornhub and he's just like, look at these girls. Look at this.
I know her.
And I'm 19. And I'm just like,
Dude, I've
I
known
know
about
what
this for
this is.
years.
Look,
man.
I've got
I've
the
known about this
same
for
tab
9
open.
years at this
Yeah.
point. But like, he's like, how do you like her? Is she good? She's good. And just like, that was the whole conversation. And like, his name was Simon. He was an old Asian man.
With dudes like that, they were around when fire was made. So then now that you can have naked girls like in your hand,
That is
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
it's like
But
holy
that is kinda
shit.
crazy.
He wanted to take me to like a massage parlor / whatever, basically a brothel here in Vegas. And like,
You guys could bond over it.
we could have bonded over
Yeah.
it. He went on a really hot streak, dude. He was selling.
Can you imagine being that poor woman that has to fucking
Fuck
finish
Simon.
that guy off?
Yeah.
But hey, money's money, dude.
He's
You
an
gotta
old
live.
Chinese man.
Gotta live out here.
Carter
Right.
has something for us. He just had to sneeze.
Yeah, yeah.
You crying over there, Carter? Dude, let it out, man.
We were just kidding.
Let
It's
it
cool
out,
to cry.
dude.
what's the worst sex you guys have ever had and why?
I remember one blowjob that was just the worst day of my life, dude.
Like an hour and a half.
I know Andrew has a couple of those.
It took me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I've got a couple of bad sex.
specifically. Actually, you know what? Maybe there was a smell.
Yeah, smell is probably
I
up
think-
there.
I-
At like
I
one
think
of
I
the
remember you
worst.
talking about
Was
it,
a
yeah.
smell. Okay, so same person should have been a sign, but I got a blowjob once for like an hour. I was like, just give up, just stop.
You can't beat me.
Like it's just not happening.
Yeah.
But like what happened was like the whole car, because it was my car.
Mm.
Like the windows were wet from this, not from sex, but
Just
from,
mouth breathing.
just from mouth breathing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It was terrible. And
Nah,
then,
smell is definitely one of the
and
worst
then I caught a
things.
smell too.
Yeah,
like,
and that
during
immediately
it,
is just
and I was
no.
like, oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not over my ex. I gotta go. Like, it was like that.
Was this the one I never met?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Damn. I thought that was like all just sunshines and rainbows in that department.
No, that's why I only lasted like
Yeah.
2 weeks.
It sucks. For you, I guess.
it was. Yeah.
That's your worst time though,
That was
ever?
my worst.
That wasn't sex though. That was just a blowjob.
Because she was so young, right?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know what she was doing.
No, dude.
Yeah.
A year apart, dude. Shut the fuck up, Carter.
It's at least 2 years, right?
No, dude.
I think it's 19
Let's
to 17
go. Let's go. No, turn 18 really quick. Okay, let's go.
now. What's your worst one?
My worst one was, so after I lost my virginity, I don't even want to say it because I don't even know if this girl would know, but after I lost my virginity, I was like, dude, I need to have sex.
Yeah.
Like, this is fun.
Yeah.
So I found this other girl, and I remember I didn't really want it, but I'm like, you know what? Like, no, like I should do it because it's an opportunity. You know, I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I need to learn. I've only had sex 2 times in my life. Like,
Yeah.
I need to get better at this.
Need your reps.
Yeah. So then we did it the first time, and I just remember not being happy with myself afterwards. So, you know, when you finish, you're just like, okay.
I could have done better.
Yeah, not my, like, I was just mad that I did it in general.
At
At all.
Ah,
Like, why did
You
I even do that?
participated in the act. Yeah.
And then I did it again like a week later. And literally we were in the middle of doing it. And I remember she tried to like, because she kind of knew I didn't have a lot of experience. So she was like trying to tell me what to do. I'm just like,
Oh, don't fucking sun me when
no.
I'm
And then
when
I
I'm in
just
you,
remember,
dude.
like, I literally just kind of went soft. And she's like,
Yeah.
is everything okay? I'm like, I'm just not in the mood tonight. Like, you know, I ran through that whole process. I'm like, I'm just not really feeling it right now.
It's not
And then
it's
you
I
ever
had
have
a
those girls
busy
that like,
week.
you know, I know that there's like the pheromone things, but like girls that just have a certain scent to them.
Uh-huh.
She just had a certain smell.
That just
And at
wasn't.
first I'm like,
Can you describe it?
is it okay? It was just weird.
you know what it was?
I don't know how to.
She's probably sick. She's probably sick, and you could smell it on.
I don't know, maybe.
On her
And
cooter?
I just
Yeah.
remember like being in the moment that I just like started smelling it, and I'm like, I can't do this.
the breath of the cooter, he says.
Maybe that was it. I never went down on her though, so
Damn,
that was my worst. I just remember like being in my bed after she left, and I'm like,
That was
I
a
think I
mistake.
went a year after that not having sex.
dude.
I
have
literally-
you-
I was like,
have you
I
ever
don't
been
wanna do this
Told
anymore.
what to do?
No,
Was it
It was
like
bad. She,
was it
like-
like, hey, like try maybe doing this?
No,
that would take all the fun out of it.
I think
for me.
she tried to establish.
hurt.
She tried to establish dominance and was like trying to like push me around, like do that. And I'm
like the mother.
I'm like, no,
stepson
like
thing.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Damn, that is awful.
Yeah, it was a bad experience all around.
I've got a bad
Yeah.
experience for sure. At least one.
No, you've had so many.
You've had several.
I've had maybe a handful.
Well, what do you call yourself? Sex monster?
No, Logan's a sex monster.
Oh, okay.
I'm a saint.
Okay. Okay.
But I have been thrown up on. We've talked about this before. This was early.
I
don't
wish
think-
we could go back and tell that story for the first time because I remember hearing that for the first time. I was like, oh my
Just
god,
crying, laughing.
that was a Kate's birthday.
I don't know
dinner, right?
how do you react to that? Especially him of all people.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a very understanding man. You know,
Sweet
I'd make her
guy.
feel good.
Look,
like, you know, it's not a big deal. It's
When-
okay.
When my wiener's out, I'm very understanding.
Yeah.
dude. So I understood what it was.
You did finish the job.
Yeah. So
Did
No,
you go back
she
to mouth
threw
stuff
up on him.
or did you go to sex?
No, so what had happened was, right, she'd come over, we were watching a movie, whatever. Snuck her into the house, had to turn the cameras off, the whole thing, right? I was young. And
You weren't that young.
I was like 17,
That's not that young.
maybe 18.
It's not that
You
young.
had to be older than 18. 18, 19. Keep
Yeah,
going.
maybe barely
Yeah.
older.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, she comes over, you know, and I respect that she's making moves. And I was like, thank
I like
God,
that though. I like
'cause
that.
I was not going to.
Yeah.
Like if it was up to me, you'd sit here on the couch and I'd sit here, and I'd be cool with that because I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And no, she was making moves, and she hit me with the like, why don't we, go back to your room, whatever. I was like,
Okay.
all right, yeah,
Make this easy on me.
sold, sure. We go back, and she starts throwing it to the back of her mouth like no other, just eating it.
There's one other, but keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is one other, but this one was working for it. Like
Okay.
it wasn't his effort,
Yeah.
Like where you're
Effortless.
almost like, yo, like you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, no, there was like the choking and everything everywhere, and I was like, all right, like calm down. One time she spit up like a little bit, like too much spit to be normal.
It's like a handful of spit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might have been my fault because I was like loving it,
Yeah.
every time it would come out, whatever, and I was like, like it's okay,
That's enough.
don't overwork.
That's enough. Yeah.
Right. I like what's going on, but
Uh-huh.
you don't have to go this far. And one time too many, man, and just throw up all over me. Really?
You said she had Cafe Rio before, right?
No, it
Chipotle?
was some kind of like taco based thing. Yeah, it was bright red. I was very upset. It was like belly button till like the middle of my thigh. Maybe I was probably covered. Oh my dude, it was so.
Did you start
much.
gagging?
Not right there. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. I probably sat there with it on me for 20 to 30 seconds.
I have no idea how to handle.
What
that
was she
situation.
doing in that 20 to 30 seconds?
I'm so sorry. This has never happened. And I'm just like, oh no, like it's okay. I'm sure this happens all the time. Like I can't be the only guy this ever happened to, right? I hope it's not. All in my bed, dude. And I just washed my sheets. I knew she was coming over. I was being good.
Yeah.
And they're ruined. I'm ruined. I'm
You're
covered
ruined, yeah.
in this red
taco
goopy
sauce.
slush. I didn't know what it was, and it's so hot. It's running down my legs, getting into my ass. All this, the worst possible thing ever. Go to shower, right? She keeps peeking her head in the fucking curtain, like apologizing. Oh, I can't believe this happened. Me either, bitch. Like let me forget it a little bit. You're bringing it up all
Just
the time.
not talk about it anymore, maybe.
I'm in there. I'm like, it's thick. I'm like scooping it off of me, throwing it in the fucking shower.
You got slimed at Nickelodeon.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's the goopiest shit I've ever felt in my life. And my drain gets clogged.
You're stepping in it.
So I'm showering in it. I've got like an inch and a half of just
Oh, it was thick then. It was
fucking
thick.
just puke water
Bile.
in my feet. And this whole time she's like watching me. I'm like, leave me alone. It's okay.
Brush your teeth.
I'm dude, as I'm like gagging. I'm like, no, it's okay. This happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Whatever. And so I get out. I finally like send her away, and she's like, well, like, can I make it up to you? And I was like, yeah, you need to. And so we finished the job.
And
Banged
how
out.
did you finish the job?
Banked out.
Okay,
We ended
yeah.
up going the sex route. I couldn't trust her anymore.
No, you can't trust her with that.
She's too hardworking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how it ended. Definitely the worst.
How
one
was
for
that
me.
after you came? How did you feel?
Dude, I don't even want to talk about it. I honestly think I showered again, just to try to clean my brain is what I did.
Like a victim.
Did you immediately put your sheets in the washer and dryer?
Oh yeah, before I got in the
Okay,
shower, I think.
okay.
Or no, yeah.
Because imagine
Yeah, before.
finishing, coming, and then going to have to clean your sheets.
No, dude, I would have thrown
Oh
up
man,
again.
yeah. Oh fuck.
No, it was terrible. Easily the worst one for sure. But I think Bo's got me beat.
Yeah, definitely have you beat for
Mhm.
sure.
I've never been told what to do.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, why don't you try this
Yeah, why don't
instead
you
of
just
what
do
you're
this?
doing?
No.
It wasn't like that, but
What was it like?
I told you what it was. You were trying to like toss me around a little bit and like kind of like do the like dominance thing because I didn't know what I was doing really.
Was she choking
I
you?
was just stop. Like, why are you doing this? She's like, okay, yeah, like, no. I think she might have actually said like, oh yeah, grab me like this, and then so maybe she did tell me what to do.
I'm gonna grab you when I
maybe
want.
she did
you
tell me
know,
what to do,
that's tough.
and maybe not want to do it though.
Bo, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah,
That's tough.
I went through a lot.
Yeah. Tougher than anything I've ever been through.
Yeah.
All right. What about the best sex you guys have ever had and why?
Well, me and my girl.
I don't want to talk about that.
It's
It brings
because
up that
you,
like it's just like
you don't want people to know who it's with.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't want. Yeah.
You have to though. you have to.
All right. Let's go.
Go ahead, Bo.
start us off.
Go
Well,
ahead,
you
yeah.
guys know that. I've told you.
You and your girl.
Yeah.
Well, which time? Well, you don't tell us anything about your guys'
No,
sex.
there's
so I'm
there's a few
very curious.
times that have just been like, and you're like, I'm sitting there like, kind of in love right now. I'm actually might be in love. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Is this the only time you feel that?
No,
No.
of course
Okay.
not. Of course not.
So when was that?
Were
you on a trip? Were you at
when
home?
we went to Colorado, like when we went, she came with us to Colorado because we did like the that was like Devin, Meach, and all them. She came with it was
The
like,
boys trip.
Yeah, it was
She came on that.
Yeah, I forgot that I lied about that and I said boys trip, but it was actually a couples trip.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah, it was a couples trip.
Yeah,
It was a couples trip.
I know who you are as a
With the
person.
boys, but we stuck out one night and then we had sex in our rental car, and I don't know what it was, but like that trip kind of like
Soul bonded you.
yeah, it was like a soul bonding.
What kind of car?
almost. It's like a sedan. It was like a hatchback.
The Chevy.
A hatchback.
Were you in
Ford.
the front seat or the back seat?
But I don't know what it was. It was just like we both like
Back.
It was like a body high almost when we were having sex.
Were you
And
off
I know
any-
we both felt it. No, we weren't. I was sipping on those like root beers, feeling good,
That's something.
feeling real good.
That's the highest power.
But I just remember, she was on top. We're like going back and forth, and it was just like
just were in
it was
mo-
just like I don't. It was
like
you could just
chemistry
feel
and
it,
motion.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember just like it was probably the best like orgasm I've ever had.
She was gripping.
It was
and
like
hugging.
it was like it like built up. It like built up for like 30 seconds. Like I thought I was gonna come for 30 seconds. I'm like, it's not come, but it feels so good.
That's how it is when you edge. I'm telling you, practice.
And then we just sat there like staring at each other for about 20 minutes after
in
that.
shock.
Yeah. It was good.
Car sex is both top.
Come on, dude.
What about,
Come on, dude.
no, I'm making notes for the viewers.
Okay.
What about you?
This is supposed to be a safe space, man. I'm supposed to be able to talk about this.
Dude,
and-
you're that's my bad. That's my bad.
yeah, come
My
on.
bad.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man.
Sick. Go ahead.
I've been there, dude. I've had really great car sex before.
Well, I've never, and even with her, because I mean, we talked about how like, oh, this is the best sex I've ever had type thing, you know?
Yeah.
But
Every
that
time
was
you guys
like,
have it.
that was like, oh man, like I feel it. It's not just in my penis, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a whole body thing.
Yeah.
It's like a
Which
whole
I
body
didn't know
experience.
existed. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Okay.
I've had a couple experiences where it's like, yeah, that's some of the best
You'd relive it.
stuff ever. You know? That's that shit.
You have like a couple that are on the same par, or you've like beat one.
No, he definitely has one girl that he's thinking about right now.
No, but like the thing is, being honest, it's like now it's kind of a toss up.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh man, like, did they get knocked down? I don't know.
Damn,
know
you
what I
are
mean?
treading dangerous waters right now.
Yeah. So I've been in. Now I'm kind of like I'm a little bit more. I've had really great car sex. Kind of the same thing where it's like the 5 times in a day one that happened in a car.
It is. It's a whole different category too. There's different types of sex.
Yeah,
you know.
but like that connection kind of thing where you're like, oh man, like this is just. Yeah. So
sometimes I take the dirty stuff over that.
No,
Yeah.
and if we're talking about dirty versus the in love type thing, then yeah, there's different answers for sure.
yeah.
I think dirty beats in love all the time for me.
Well, you're a piece of shit.
I think I come harder.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
I think I come harder when it's dirty.
It's a little bit of both, though. You know.
So
I mean, there's some good ones where you connect.
Yeah.
Slap.
I know-
Shut up, bitch. Sex.
I know.
Yeah.
I know your girl's in the other room though. So what would your best sex be? And because you told Logan he had to answer.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say any names. Whoever's listening will definitely know who it is. You know, if they listen. But I went to
Oh man, this is so bad. Can you talk about this?
Six Flags one
Like,
time.
imagine his girl listens to this.
I went to Six Flags this time with this girl.
Can you talk about this?
And
you don't have to talk about it, man. I was kind of joking.
look, I promise it'll be okay. And we had an Airbnb in the mountains. It was nuts.
Just creates that atmosphere.
First time anal.
Yeah.
New state, new hole, new experience.
Yeah.
I was
All new
I
experiences.
was living life. Imagine.
No, I know.
Imagine
I know. I get it.
Getting your wiener sucked by a
get it.
butthole, and then going to Six Flags. Perfect weather, nobody's there. Kind of cloudy, not very hot. Perfect weather for a hoodie, and I think what is it? Extreme, I think is roller coaster. Your feet dangle.
one of those like Tatsu.
Went on it 3
Extreme,
times in
some-
like 15 minutes. Nobody was in the fucking park. It was a freak event of nobody being there.
just anal.
And nobody
no
even knew
lines.
I just did anal the day before. So literally,
You're
dude,
just
it was-
walking around like the man.
Oh, my, dude, the biggest man. It is crazy. And I didn't even have a pump. Yeah. I was just walking around
It's all
tall and
natural.
mighty. Yeah.
That feels good.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's a high.
Oh man.
No, I've done a lot of
Yeah.
anal, so I
Imagine
understand.
your stomach dropping
I understand that.
fresh off anal. Fuck your whole body high and love bullshit. Dude.
It doesn't get better.
Roller coaster anal smacks.
Roller coaster anal.
Yeah, top one for sure.
It's crazy how two of us in this room had the best night of our life in the same night. Mine was when I got married. That same night.
Best sex he's ever had.
Wait, what?
This is on you.
Who's the second?
This on you.
That wasn't the best.
I
one
never
wasn't
even
the
got
best.
that beer, Carter. Never even got it.
That one wasn't the best time. But no, the thing is, like, after my life experience now, I have other contenders
Yeah.
for that.
They're still not first, but like you could maybe
No, but, like,
argue.
He can kind of
Actually-
explain, like, work his way out of it. So those feelings that he still has
Yeah.
that are, you know,
I don't still have
Yeah.
any feelings.
He's
but-
using
so
new
he
sex to
doesn't. He feels
cope.
a little
No,
better
no,
about.
it's
Yeah,
not.
He's coping.
I completely understand, man. I get it. Man. It's
No,
okay.
you don't, Bo. It's not.
Yeah, dude. It's okay, man.
Of all people, Bo doesn't feel the same way. But like now, I've got other experiences where I'm like, yeah, no, that kind
Before you thought of one thing and one thing only.
of. Now I'm gonna have at least.
You still think of that one thing, but in that back, there's that little hamster
There's other
that's
stuff.
running.
Yeah, there's competition now.
definitely other stuff now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's like, oh man, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get into some ass, dude. I'm telling you.
I know.
You got to.
All right.
There.
Do you guys think you have a bigger dick than your dad's?
No.
There's no way.
I want to say
Like all
yeah.
three of you.
No, your dad is hung.
I don't
Your
think
dad is
so,
hung like
dude.
Matt.
I think
I don't-
think
Your dad is rocking
your
it like
brother
Matt.
got a dick from somewhere and it wasn't from you.
Who does his brother look exactly like?
Madam?
Yeah, literally looks just like him. His dick is the same, I promise
Yeah,
you.
but you look a lot like your dad too.
That is true.
How tall was your dad?
5'11". I'm a little taller than my dad.
No, he's not.
probably
You're
5'10".
both 5'11".
I'm 6 foot.
Not right now, right? Only in the morning you're 6 foot.
I'm probably 5'11".
Hey, you're 6 foot at one point in the day.
But
Though.
at some point, so it counts.
I feel that, dude.
It counts.
I don't know, dude.
No, I remember. This is a weird. But I remember.
Me too. Keep
I've had,
going.
I've had a couple weird experiences.
Uh-huh.
There was one time I remember my dad was cutting my hair and he was free balling, and I just kept feeling
was
his
just
junk.
naked?
And I'm like, dude. And I was like
on your
a kid.
shoulder?
No, it was like on my thigh. I'm like, what is down there? There's a lot down there because I keep feeling this shit. I'm like, dude, that wouldn't happen if I was cutting your hair. I wouldn't be able to do that with
Your
what
dad,
I got.
I hear, with a pocket of rocks cutting your
And
hair.
I also remember it, which was the most awkward thing ever. I was like on the computer, stumbled across. This is like back in the day when I was a kid. Computers were first a thing.
You're going through files on the computer.
I think so. I think it was my dad was actually trying to show me something. And
Homemade
sure as
movie.
you know it. No, it was just literally like a dick pic.
Damn.
It was probably sent through email.
Your dad's standing on the webcam, like
No, it wasn't. It was just like literally the most bland dick pic you could ever imagine. Like he just set up a camera and just took it like facing forward.
Like this way.
But he was
At
hung.
him?
like straight.
He
Like
was
you're
hung.
looking right down the
Yeah.
urethra.
And I don't know if it was hung because I was a kid
Right.
and I'm like, I got 2 inches
That's
of
a-
dick.
That's
Wait,
what I'm banking on.
So maybe that's
100%.
it.
Way bigger penis
I'm like,
than mine.
that's way bigger than what I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's what you remember.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
like for me, I walked in on my dad. He was getting ready for the shower. I just like opened the door and he was just like completely naked, like looking at me, and I was just like, oh fuck, like close the door.
How old
And
are
he-
you? 14?
I don't remember. He just started laughing though, and I was like, fuck, man, dude, my dad's 5'7".
I got a lot to live up.
Why does he have so much dick?
What's going on?
I got a lot to live up to. I got to grow up.
Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't ready for that.
That hurts as a kid.
Yeah,
It hurts. Like, wait.
they say microplastics are shrinking each generation's penis.
That
more.
makes sense.
And also,
And circumcision, too.
also, this is just a weird separate thing, but the taint difference is shortening as like the generations continue.
That's because
to
our
grow.
testosterone is slowly getting lower and lower.
So like basically like when you can't see the difference, that's where you can't really distinguish between male or female because males have a bigger difference.
Mhm.
So like slowly we're becoming like almost one. Like give it another
Nice.
100 years.
Like fish.
kind of, yeah.
I like to fish.
Yeah, so do I.
Fuck.
So if we time traveled and went 100 years in the future, we'd be.
We'd be the guys.
Packing.
We'd be the
Our
guys.
balls would be touching our butt.
But no, if we we went back in time.
Forward in time. We're
Forward
the
in
shit.
time.
Yeah, we're the
Forward in
shit.
time. Back in time,
We're
bigger penises.
Really?
Bigger difference. Yeah, bigger difference in balls to butt.
I didn't know that. I'd like to think I have a bigger penis than my dad.
You'd hope so.
Yeah, just I mean he doesn't.
You saw
He
what-
doesn't deserve a
You
big
saw what your
penis.
brother got. Your dad
Yeah.
only wears really
Yeah.
loose-fitting jeans.
When we
Yeah,
talked about
but-
that too.
I
He
think it's
wears
just because he
real-
has like ugly legs.
He wears real loose-fitting jeans all the time.
Your dad pulls too.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad does pull
You trying to say my
way
mom's-
out of his
What are
league.
you trying to say?
Your mom is out of your dad's league for
You
You
sure.
100%.
think so?
Yes.
100%. Your dad also basically was like a
Your
blood at
dad
one
sits
point,
at home all
you
day
know?
and plays Star Wars.
Yeah. He doesn't have my mom anymore.
That is true.
You gotta remember my
Same.
dad in high school is a different. I think he's a different man. I think my dad was fun in high school.
Your dad was a Bulls jersey wearing man, dude.
Yeah.
Bulls jersey, Bulls
Literally,
hat.
handle full of Henny, just hanging out.
Bulls, baby.
I bet my dad was super cool in high school.
You know why?
Why?
Big dick.
Maybe
All the signs lead to big dick. All the signs.
he is kind of short.
Yep.
He's not the best looking father.
Best looking. He's funny.
And what do you get?
He's got to have a big penis.
He's
There
got to
you
have a
go.
big penis.
You get 2 out of
Yeah.
3 or
All
1
our
out
dads
of 3.
have a bigger dick than us. That's okay.
That's all right.
It's all right.
I'm gonna ask my mom. how big is Dad's wiener? If you had to give,
Just like a rough
give or
estimate.
take.
Ballpark it.
That's the thing. Women are terrible at that.
Women suck
Yeah.
at
It's
that.
like, oh yeah, he's probably like 6 inches, something like this.
Like, wait, what?
If that's 6, I'm fucking nothing.
You gotta bring girth into it too. That's
Yeah.
that's a huge factor.
Mm. I don't want. Yeah, I don't know. I don't
You know
want to
what I
think
mean?
about
Yeah. I'm just saying
just how beefed up my dad's
it's,
piece is.
it's what it is.
Big Bro is different. I've seen Big Bro's piece.
Yeah, you know. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You
Nah,
look like your
yeah.
What
mom.
happened to me? Did I hit a
You-
rock and roll out, or
you were
what?
built like
Yeah.
your mom.
Yeah.
Adam's built, or Matt's built like your dad.
Yeah. Got a gnarly clit. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Whatever, dude.
Okay, we both have the smallest dick in the family, man. It's
You think so?
all right. Oh, yeah.
There's only one dude. Oh no, you have, yeah, Joseph.
My friend, yeah.
Joseph.
I've got the biggest dick amongst my siblings. Hands down.
Bigger
All
than
right.
Logan?
Do you guys have you guys ever smelt any of your girls like dirty underwear or anything?
Dirty?
Like that? Dirty or clean? Have you guys ever been a panty smeller?
I've thought about it before.
I've done it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The
Not dirty though.
the thing is, like,
Never dirty, but I have done the clean one. But it's
like someone's
Just like, dude, why do people do it?
someone's left some underwear at my house before at one point, and it's
How old
like
were you?
doesn't matter.
12.
I don't like. The thing is, if I smelt it and I caught a bad smell, that would
You didn't.
ruin
You don't
it.
want to ruin it.
I
Okay.
didn't want to gamble with the chance of like, what if it was bad? You know what I mean?
I get that.
Like,
I get
it's like,
that.
what if you caught like just the G-string butthole, and like
Maybe
It
she
didn't-
worked out
it
that day
didn't
in those.
smell good.
Yeah.
you just hope to God that's not the case. Yeah. What if you caught, you know what I mean, fresh that? You're like, oh no, like you don't want to go fuck them now.
Mm-hmm.
So I just didn't want to play with.
Okay,
I didn't
I
want
see
to
that.
ruin that.
You don't play with fire.
Yeah.
I get it.
You might get burned.
I've done clean ones just to see. I mean, I'm sure that takes away the purpose.
I mean,
of
it's
it.
just
all the juice
whatever.
out of
You're
it.
just
Yeah.
smelling what the laundry
It's
smells
like, why do people do it? Sure,
yeah, give it a shot.
it's here. You know,
Yeah.
look over the shoulder. Nobody's here. Just all right. Downy.
It smells just like my underwear.
Yeah, just like me.
Yeah.
We're the same.
Yeah.
What about you, Carter?
No.
Never.
Well, clean, not dirty.
Never. You have some clean ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a certain type that you
Dirty,
usually
yeah.
go for?
Dirty is like a.
Certain type.
That's like a Japanese.
It's like, oh, these are the red lace ones. I gotta sniff these. No. Yeah,
They do.
Me either.
They do sell used underwear in vending machines in Japan.
I mean, there's
Is
girls that like do Twitch and what is that?
They've got like vending machines.
OnlyFans and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
they'll
you
literally
didn't know
sell-
what
I
OnlyFans-
just drew a blank, man. Come on, I know what OnlyFans is.
It was like 13 subs
But they sell the most random shit. Not even
Yeah.
their underwear. They sell like. There's a girl that would fart in a jar and sell it, and guys would buy it.
in. Imagine that's a one-time use.
Yeah,
You open it and it's gone forever.
but they were selling out. Guys were buying that shit.
You couldn't get any.
She's just crushing. She's just crushing broccoli.
I tried.
Literally.
Broccoli and cauliflower just crushing.
I wonder if it gets worse
Crazy to me.
the longer it sits in that jar.
I wouldn't even. I would hope that she just sold the guy a jar.
Yeah, an empty jar.
Like I really hope you didn't actually try to go.
I
fart
think
in this jar.
she probably really cares about her fans and she's doing
Maybe
it.
She wants.
is.
Yeah, she needs to keep it like a healthy brand.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, this does stink.
Oh my god, so stinky. You know, so
I'm gonna throw up.
actually, so there's this other like group of guys who do something similar to us, and one of their people wrote in why guys like farts, like girls who fart. As far as like,
I don't know if I like that.
no, I
Yeah,
know, no. But this I'm saying there's a group of guys that cake fart. That's not as a
not
joke.
normal.
Yeah, no, somebody comes to that. for
Someone
sure.
comes to that.
Yeah.
So what they come to is like a pretty girl doing like a dirty
Dirty thing.
thing.
I mean, I
That's
I
what
could
it is.
paint that picture for sure.
I can paint that picture, but that's not what I paint for it.
Yeah, I'm not requesting the fart.
Never.
Anything else, almost.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't want to know that
Yeah.
that thing works at all.
Taste your own ass instead. That's all. Yeah, no, it is the worst when you like find out that your girl does like have a real butt.
Yeah. Don't. No.
No,
Nope.
yeah, I don't fart in front of my girl. She doesn't fart in front of me.
Same.
That's
Cool.
the
respect,
rule.
keep it
And
forever.
what was hilarious, we were on vacation
We
one
need
time,
mystery in this.
and I remember she like got up and went to the bathroom in the morning and came back in bed. I'm like, oh, I gotta pee too. She's like, no, like just hang out. I'm like, I have to pee, baby. Like I'm gonna get up. And she's like, no, like hang. Like she was like really trying to get me to stay in bed.
You said baby though.
Probably.
Can you
It sounded smooth, right?
can you
Did it
can
sound
you
good?
say it like you just woke up? Like, oh no, baby, like I gotta
Oh,
go
baby,
pee.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexy
Smooth.
voice.
It comes out
Uh-huh.
clean.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I didn't even register. I'm like, I have to pee right now. And I went in the bathroom and I was just like, oh, okay. I see why she didn't want me to go in the bathroom.
You gag.
No, it wasn't like bad. It wasn't bad.
You just come right back to bed and just try to go.
Don't touch me.
What's wrong?
No, there's definitely like an awkward pause as I walked in because she kind of was like just looking to see if I noticed. Like, did he know that was going on? I'm like, you
She's
took a shit,
just
didn't
side eyeing you. Like,
No, I just made a joke out of it. I was like, that's why you didn't want me to get up. Huh?
you should never have acknowledged it.
Well,
I dated a girl one time who would only shit in the morning, but like I sleep terribly. Like I wake up 4 or 5 times at night, regardless of where I am, what I did, and I'd always be up when she'd go shit, and I'd be like, "Damn, you're
Did
in
you
there."
hear it?
Probably once or twice.
Yeah, I can't take a shit at my girl's house because it's her bed and then the bathroom is right there, and then whenever I go, it's dead silent. I could hear her breathe. So I'm like, I could hear her breathing. I'm like, she could hear me if I like a little something comes out. I'm like, I don't want to do
She can
this.
hear the toilet paper rip.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
You got to open your butt. That way your farts
Yeah.
are just like. That's all.
And then you just hear it dropping in the toilet. I don't want to.
You got to
I want
lay
my
down
privacy.
a fatty cushion, dude. You can't have any splash damage. It's like rule number 1.
What?
He's saying you put down toilet paper.
Yeah,
In the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way it
I do that in
stab
public.
first.
Really, I don't really care here. But
Yeah,
in
I've
public,
never
I
done
don't.
that.
Yeah, you need to. Damn. You put some on the seat, and then you put some in the water.
Some good life advice.
Put heavy,
Some good life
heavy in
advice.
the water.
So
Okay.
you get splashed in public.
No, I use those the things.
No.
Yeah,
I also shit very like it's not. I don't have like little droplets coming out. Like
Well,
I
so
have
you're
a
the
nice
worst
little
stomach
shit.
I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I shit a lot.
Whatever. Yeah, but I didn't tell her. I would just pretend to be asleep
What was the question?
we got way off topic.
about pooping.
No, I think it was sniffing panties.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I thought the whole question was about.
I thought it was that. Yeah, I thought so too. Whatever.
Well, that's all I have for you guys.
It's fine.
What do you guys want to close the show out?
This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Talk to
Thanks,
him. Logan.
man.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going off freestyle. Big L. Rest
You want
in
a
peace.
beat?
Big L. Rest in peace. Keep going.
Okay. This has been number 26. I've been having a lot of fun. I enjoyed the 2 people who wrote in. I really appreciate you guys. Those are really good questions. They weren't as good as as rhubarb video question or human centipede video question, but
Yeah, keep sending them in.
Video questions are
Or the
better.
one
Video
when he was
questions
he was on a
are-
tractor. I just
and-
remember him being on a tractor and he asked a question.
yeah, you just hear like
that was like a good question.
Yeah.
And confessions. Let's get some more confessions rolling in.
Yeah, I want to know if anybody's had like worse shit than me.
So honestly, it's kind of on us to ask for this kind of confession
Mm.
because it's hard to come up with a confession out of like.
Tell
thin
us
air.
about your worst sex.
your worst sex.
Yeah.
Confess your worst sex. Was it your fault, their fault?
Mm-hmm. Did you cry?
You ever got caught masturbating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want first and last names of you and the parents. I want to know.
What's your dad
Yeah.
do?
Yes. What state you in? I want to know if people even masturbate out in like Arizona. You
Yeah.
know, something weird. I don't know.
Idaho.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
know.
there's rules there I don't know about.
Yeah.
But this has been, a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys next week.
Great job, man. Take us out.